Hi guys, we are again going to be talking about multiplying binomials. This is part 2. This time we are going to be using coefficients that are greater than 1. The difference here you guys see is that it's not just like x plus 3, it is 5x plus 3. But guess what? The process of multiplying our binomials is going to be exactly the same. We are still going to be following that foiling process. So let's jump in. Let's go ahead and do our f in our FOIL process. So 5x times 6x. We're going to add them together with the O, which is 5x times negative 5. Add those together to our i's, which is 3 times 6x. Oops, running out of room, plus that L, which is 3 times that negative 5. Okay, let's go ahead and multiply these out. 5x times 6x, we know we multiply the coefficients together and then our variables together. 5 times 6 is 30. X times x is x squared. Let me go ahead and swap out my marker so it's better. Again, adding together, we are going to multiply 5x times that negative 5. And remember, we're multiplying a negative by a positive, so we know it's going to be a negative. Use those parentheses. Minus 25x plus this third term here, 3 times 6x, 18x. And then finally, this last term here we're getting a little squished with is 3 times negative 5. Again, using those parentheses because I know it's going to be a negative 15. Now, our job is to combine those like terms. Let's go ahead. We know that there's nothing that we can combine with our 30x squared, so let's just bring that down. Plus, let's add these two together, negative 25 plus 18. So we're starting all the way to the left of our 0 at negative 25, and then we're going to the right or closer to 0 by adding 18 to it. It's going to be a negative 7x plus, again, over here, there's nothing to combine, so it's just that negative 15. Okay, and then finally, let's just clean it up a little bit, and we end up with, finally 30x to the second minus, remember adding a negative is the same thing as subtraction, 7x plus another minus 15 minus 15. So the difference here, guys, is that now we do have a coefficient sitting in front of that term with that squared variable, okay? It's going to be a little bit more challenging, but that's okay. I know that we can do that. Let's go ahead and do one more example together. This time, we are going to have 2b minus 3 times 4b minus 7. Again, binomial, we have two terms inside of each set of parentheses, and we are multiplying them together. Let's go ahead and do the f in our FOIL. 2b times 4b added together with our O, so 2b times negative 7. Add those together with our I, negative 3 times 4b. Added together finally with our L. Okay, let's go ahead and multiply that out. 2b times 4b, 8b squared, plus this next set, our outer terms multiplied together. 2b times negative 7 is going to be a negative 14b plus bi, so negative 3 times 4b, which is negative 12b, plus, now we have a negative times a negative, which is going to be a positive 21. As you guys get more familiar and more comfortable with this multiplying binomials or this foiling process, you guys will start to notice some patterns of our results based on what signs you see inside of those binomial terms. But anyways, we'll keep going. Again, all we need to do to finish us off is we need to combine those like terms. There's nothing to combine with our 8b squared. We combine our negative 14b and our negative 12b. I'm just going to go ahead and right away write it as subtraction, minus 26b plus 21. We have successfully, again, multiplied those binomial terms together. We end up with 8b squared minus 26b plus 21. Great job, guys. See you tomorrow.